Hello everyone and welcome to the 27th C++ tutorial in my series of C++ tutorials. This time I'm going to teach you about something called a break statement. I know I use break statements in my tutorial on switch statements, but you can use it in more ways, and that's what I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So you just create a new source file, enter the required information. If my keyboard could cooperate with me, this go a lot smoother. And now you just create a variable called I. Now create a for loop for I equals 10, I bigger than 0, I minus minus. Countdown aborted. Now a break statement. Okay, so the for loop I'm using right here might be different from what I've usually been using. First of all, we declare the int variable out here, and then in the for loop we initialize I to 10, and then we say that as long as I is bigger than 0, each time this loop is being iterated, decrease I by 1. And also each time the loop is being repeated, print out the value of I, which will first be 10, then 9, and then 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 0, and then when it is actually when it's 1, then it's only when it's bigger than 0, because then it's 1, then it'll not be bigger than 0 anymore. Well, it still will be. So, well, when it hits 0, it should stop, but we say that when I is equal to 3, then say countdown aborted and break. So what we're actually doing right here is we got a for loop that counts down from 10 to 0, and it'll keep doing that as long as I is bigger than 0. And then we say that when I is has been decreased 7 times, and therefore will be equal to 3, it'll say countdown aborted, and then it'll put a break statement, and the break statement will break off this loop. It'll end the loop just like all of a sudden, and the loop will end even though this term up here has not been fulfilled. Then the break statement will break off the loop. So you try and hit F9, and then we'll see C++ do its magic. Save this as break. As you see, it says 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then once it is equal to 3, it says countdown aborted and breaks off the loop. Now let's try and see what happens if we remove this break statement. Hit F9. Now as you see, it says after 3 it says countdown aborted, but then it just keeps counting down. And that's because that we just make it print out countdown aborted, but without the break statement it'll not stop doing it, it'll not break off the loop. So again, hit F9 now with the break statement included, and now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, countdown aborted. So I'm just going to recap real quick again before we finish off this tutorial. First of all, we have a int variable called I. In the for loop, we initialize I to 10, and then we say that as long as I is bigger than 0, then do this. And remember to decrease I by 1 each time. And now, first of all, we'll print out 10 because that's the start value of I. Then decrease I by 1, so it'll be 9. Now we'll print out 9. And then when it hits 3, when I hits 3, it'll say countdown aborted and break off this loop, and therefore stop it with this break statement right here. So that was your tutorial on break statements. I suppose our next tutorial will be on continue statements. So I'll just see you in my next tutorial.